wish that I could tell you I could all make it perfect right now.
You can.
What are the actions and next steps?
Yes, what are the next steps on the swing side and the design, on both issues, the swing side and
Yeah.
the design?
So, actually, that's great, because let me tell you what I think I've heard tonight about the swing site. I heard that, and actually, maybe I just was taking from what one person had said, so it would be better, that I have not heard that people think that waiting a year and going to UDC is the right decision. I haven't heard anybody say, so it was the absence of that rather than people saying that that is the case. But that's what I'm taking away from it. So I'm glad that you asked me to state out loud so I'm not misunderstanding that. And I'm taking by the silence now that that's what the agreement is.
Well, you can't expect, no, I'm sorry, you can't expect us to decide on the spot when you jump.
I reserve myself to that then, because
Yeah.
I'm too confused by all this.
And the city member is a city member, we're not comfortable with that.
Yes, I don't think you take yourself to read anything like
We
that.
shouldn't read something because people are not talking after we're just learned for the first time this thing.
So
This is just a city team, it's not a school community.
So I understand that the two of you feel strongly that way. As I was saying it, there were nodding heads throughout the rest of the room.
Well, about the other city
I'm
members-
not nodding, just for the record. I do not count as a nod. Thanks.
So am I understanding that this room wants to consider delaying it a year?
We want you to give us accurate information about the pros and cons of viable options and accurate and consistent information.
Yeah, so I'm giving you two options, Meyer and UDC.
Are you
So-
still exploring DESA, sorry to interrupt? Are you, there's no longer request for that, you have to explore
Why?
it?
Why not?
For the reasons that I've stated a number of times tonight.
No,
Did
you
it
have not
state-
stated. the
Actually,
reason.
having-
It's not very limited understanding of an objection to it. That's not recent, I'm sorry.
That's the reason, that's what I understand.
But you could not even articulate your understanding of it.
So I'm giving you two options, and I'm
Ms. Niles,
understanding that.
can I ask you a question about
Yes.
the Duke Ellington field? I think you've heard a lot of people asking the questions. I haven't heard of the full answer. I mean, I'd like you to list all of the reasons why it was ruled out, including the community members who opposed it there, like Georgetown University, did they oppose it? And then I'm also would like to ask you to go back to the mayor and to the city and reopen that as an option and to fully explore it with a proper traffic study or whatever it is that would be done. But that traffic study was flawed. Yeah. So, can you do that? Can you reopen that as an option? Could you give us an answer that you will reopen it?
I can't reopen it.
Why not?
Why not?
I understand that the traffic related to the medical center construction.
But that was
Is-
not a problem last year and we got denied. Also, the students were not there last year and we got denied. So every time we really hear a different story. So now you're coming with new reasons and it was not the reason asked.
Is the traffic from the medical center construction discussed in your traffic impact study that you posted online?
I don't know.
So can you commit to providing a detailed explanation at least of your decision on that?
I can definitely provide a decision on that.
The explanation for the
A reason.
decision.
I understand your request, I've heard it,
But
and I'm
reported
just
what you
sharing
have.
with you what I can definitely guarantee.
So an in-writing explanation of why that field is not possible?
No. I can,
She's
so
supposed to say yes
we
or
can
no.
get caught up in my words right now.
What's your report?
Yeah. And
Actually,
so
I'm sorry,
let
I'm
me
not
go
getting
back to
lost
the-
in semantics. I'm asking you to reopen it, to do a thorough exploration, which has not been done. I mean, there's no evidence that a thorough exploration has been done.
No,
So-
I appreciate your question. I understand your question. And my answer is no, I'm not reopening it.
Well, that's an unfortunate
But
answer.
you will not provide
Yes,
an explanation.
I absolutely, I understand that that's not satisfactory.
And we'll explain why
so
it was the second day.
I'm going back, so we have two options. UDC and Meyer. And, so some folks had said, that they do want to consider UDC, and then others had said, we absolutely don't want to consider UDC. Does this room want to consider UDC?
Can we do a show of hands?
No, that's not.
Oh, that's not good. Oh.
That's like a.
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good. Oh.
So this is like really strange hearing all this information. What, are you asking this group to make the decision for the
Yeah.
entire community?
Yeah.
I mean, yes or no, I mean,
Yep.
right,
So,
wrong, yes or no. That's what I'm asking.
I feel powerful,
I was
don't you?
planning- Here's what so you had asked what I was planning to do. I was planning to move forward with the recommendation that I had put out at the beginning of the meeting, which says that, while there may be some folks who are interested in exploring UDC, the UDC option is not the optimal option for our kids and families, who are currently at the school or in a long-term interest of the school, because we need to get the modernization done, and done sooner than later, and waiting a year, so that, to be on the west side of the park doesn't seem to be, a robust enough reason to do that. And so, moving forward, I, think that it is for the community to go to Meyer, which is, I know, not what many folks, but for us to have a decision made and start planning around how we get there, rather than spending more time on the, as was mentioned many times tonight, we want to spend time thinking about the building and what the building should look like, not spending all of our time thinking about the swing space. So what I'm walking away from is that I would proceed with the decision around Meyer, because that is, it is not an easy decision. It's not a decision that everybody is going to agree on, but the indecision of allowing UDC to be still on the table does not, is not, in my judgment, the most responsible thing to do for the school community at this point.
Well, in fairness, it's only been on the table for the length of tonight's meeting, right?
And-
So
and you're
I don't think
using
that was
non-
too much indecision, given that it's been a 6-year process, but.
And you're-
Would DCPS be open to surveying all the people, the parents who have kids who attend here, and seeing if it's Myers, UDC, or wait a year?
So, I have
Or
to.
wait until another option
It-
becomes available?
Probably if